Welcome back YouTube to another video. Today we are doing deadlifts. I have already worked up to a top set of 5. As I was saying, I did 250 kilograms for a top set of what? As I was saying, I did a top set of 250 kilograms. God, my gas! I'm so gassy right now. God damn! I can't spit a word out. Sit up straight. As I was saying, I worked up to a top set of 250 kilograms for 5 repetitions. In the process, I took the skin off of my thumb, but it is what it is. My split is lower, push, pull, legs, upper. It's a 5-day power building program focusing on training the power lifts or compound lifts or the big 3 or the SBD. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Like a power lifter, and then training the accessories like a bodybuilder. I've also took up boxing on the side. So every Tuesday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Friday, or Wednesday and Friday, or Wednesday and Thursday, no, Wednesday or Friday, I do boxing. I always have a day between, which means I am eating more calories. I just scoffed down an entire pack of milk chocolate coated rice cakes and a banana, which is an additional 500 calories because each rice cake had about 93 calories, I believe. And then the banana, whatever. On the day that I do boxing, I have an additional meal. So I don't go underneath the calories because I noticed when I weighed myself this morning, I was under what I usually am. Usually I'm stuck at about, all those rice cakes. Usually I'm stuck at about 93 to 94 kilos, but today I was actually 92 and a half. Oh my God. I don't know if it's like a placebo or something, but the deadlifts did feel weaker. Talking about deadlifts, I've got 200 kilograms loaded up on the barbell, and I'm going to do this for 3 sets of 5 repetitions. I'm using the straps, hard body straps. Use code Ryan Price at hardbody.com or .uk. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's one of the two. Oh, it's issue. Why am I using straps? The same reason I go over every single time I do deadlifts. I work up to my top set with a double overhand hook grip and then do my back off sets with lifting straps because my thumbs become rather sore after the top set. The reason I put the tape down is simply for the reference, the camera reference, so I can match the grid lines up with the grid lines on the... I give up. One set out of 3. Set number 2 complete. I don't think I've ever shown a behind view, the backside of the deadlift, of course. This is misloaded. Misloaded! Fuck! Fuck, 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 what? Fuck, 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 fuck. Why does your left hamstring feel funny, Ryan? Oh, I don't know. Only because I misloaded it on one side by 5 kilos. God darn it, that's the third set done and dusted. Moving on to some high bar back squats. I just did a top set of 190 kilos for a single. That was paused. I am squatting with no knee sleeves because I found myself the other day coming to the gym and I'd forgotten my knee sleeves. And I thought to myself, I really don't like relying on any form of equipment. That is primarily why I bench press without any wrist wraps. So I thought, on my high bar days, whether that be paused or not, I'm going to be squatting without knee sleeves. I think that it would be more beneficial for me to learn how to squat without knee sleeves as opposed to with knee sleeves. So when it comes to working with maximal loads, just like I do with the belt, over 80% of my 1 rep max, I put it on. It also means that if I do forget my straps or my belt, I can squat or deadlift, and I would say bench, but I do that anyway, without any equipment. I want the equipment to be an optional thing rather than a mandatory thing. Squatting without knee sleeves today, I'm doing a back off set of 160 kilos for 5 to 6 repetitions. I say 5 to 6 because I need to check what number I put down exactly. I think it was 6. It is supposed to be 165 kilos, but I feel rather fatigued today, so I'm dropping the back off sets down a little bit, and by a little bit, 5 kilograms. So whatever it is I'm supposed to be doing next set, I'm going to take 5 kilos off that and do that for whatever I've set myself. I believe it's 2 sets of 7, maybe 8, I don't know. I need to start memorizing my program. It would make my life a lot easier. Talk about relying on equipment. I need not to rely on my phone anymore. Basically, I just want a raw dog life. Next up, no fizzy. Cream soda, ginger beer, dandelion and burdock. How could I live without you? Talking about programming, what program am I following? As it says in the title, or it might not, I'm not too sure yet. Update. There is a certain Australian coach who, guess what, lives in Australia, who has got something brewing in the cauldron for me. In the meantime, I'm just going to run my current split, which was a 9-week super total program, until I realized, oh my God, I have absolutely destroyed my CNS, because I came in the following week and felt absolutely awful. Every lift felt trash. The squat, the bench press, and especially the deadlift. My deadlift seems to have taken the biggest toll because of all of the pulling. I just didn't balance out the program. And I didn't balance it out in accordance to my current weightlifting level, which is what I would consider beginner to novice. Now, I have done weightlifting movements in the past, but that is my time to squat. But I haven't done it enough to be able to put myself through something like that. So for now, I'm just going to stick to power building, the way of training I've always loved. That is combined with boxing on the side, and then the occasional day where I do a snatch or clean and jerk. It's something I'm going to dip my toe in as opposed to dive headfirst into. What was that man doing by my vehicle? You little scallywag. I will use my 2 days of boxing experience to defend my property and then get arrested for defending my property because the UK government and the justice system in it. Anyway, we're doing this for 2 sets of 8. By the 9. Come on. I'm gassed out, boy. I'm fucking fried, I'm cooked, I'm roasted, I'm baked. This set is dedicated to those who don't wear squat shoes for whatever reason. Personally, I find squatting in flats easier than squatting in hills, simply because with hills you have to go deeper, or not you have to, it's just you tend to go deeper when you're at the bottom of the hole, when your balls are touching the grass. Sorry, what? Balls? Arse to grass, but I suppose with me it's balls to grass because I go so deep. God damn! Deep throat. What? I'm not deep throating anyone today, or tomorrow, or the next day. Because I don't do that. See, I find it a lot easier to squat with flats than hills. I am now in a pure gym to do my accessory exercises. I train the compounds at barbell. Nope, that's not the name of the bloody thing. What's it called? Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Short-term memory loss. The early onset dementia is kicking in. Oh my god. So I train the compounds at Legion barbell. I was going to Muscle Hut to do my accessories due to the variety of machines that were there. But at this precise moment in time, I just can't be bothered to drive 40 minutes to a gym. Anyway, we're kicking the accessory work off with leg curls, lying leg curls, because this is the only leg curl machine in Pure Gym. Well, this Pure Gym anyway, Pure Gym Dover. I'm just going to roll with it. I don't know what weight this is, 27 kilos or 60 pounds. Before I start, I have just had dinner. So I did my compounds, then I had dinner, and now I'm here. It's a little bit later in the day. It's just gone 8 o'clock p.m. I'm quite tired and rather relaxed. I'm wound down, shall I say. If anything, I should have probably stayed home, but here we are. So let's crack on and get the show on the road. I want the weight to be quite light because I'm doing 3 sets of 15 to 20 repetitions. But although I gave myself that bracket, I think I'm just going to stick to 15 reps. So between 12 to 15 reps. 18 kilos, that is what we're going to start with, simply because I want to get the reps in. That's light. Whoa, all the blood's just rushed to my head. Yeah. Okay. So essentially I'm starting off really light to gauge where I am in terms of this machine. 18 kilos or 40 pounds is where I started. 23 kilos or 50 pounds is next. I'm just going to carry on going up in plates, in weight. Plates and weight. Boats and hose, plates and hose. Plates and gains. And then the next step after 23, assuming I can get a solid 15 repetitions out of it, is 27 kilos or 60 pounds. But I'm going to have, once I've reached a weight I can barely get 15 repetitions with, and what I mean by that is barely 15 quality reps, not barely 15 sloppy reps. We don't do slop top here. We, oh my goodness. Right. Another 15 quality reps. I didn't have too much of an issue with that weight. So we are moving on to the next weight, 27 kilograms or 60 pounds. 2 minutes rest inbound. Like before, we are aiming for 15 quality repetitions, not 15 sloppy repetitions. Oh, good Lord. Lord have mercy on my hamstrings. I definitely exerted more. That was harder than 23 kilos, and 23 kilos was harder than 18 kilos. Lo and behold, surprise, surprise, stating the obvious as usual, we're going to up it to 32 kilos. My guess is that that is going to be the weight that I use in the well, not necessarily the next few weeks, but definitely next week for a straight 15 repetitions. I will not move up weight until I get 3 sets of straight 15 repetitions with quality as opposed to sloppiness. Again, I hate to repeat myself, but yeah, just for the record, this is the perfect setup for me. This one is max, and this one is max also. For my short legs, perfect. Oh God. Got the rear view mirror view. The rear view POV. Right. Oh fuck. Okay. What are we on? 32, 70. That was 11, I think, or 12. Yep. Holy moly, I think we found our working weight. I think I've found my working weight, but it's our working weight because we share this rear view perspective, this backside POV. Fantastic. That is going to be the weight I work with over the next 2 to 3 weeks.